Now we're finding the parameter of composite shapes. So we're going to look at these two examples. We're going to find a perimeter of a semicircle and a triangle attached to a rectangle. Now, the perimeter by definition is the distance around the shape. So we have to find the distance of this line plus the distance of this curve. So what we're going to do, this curve is half of a circle, and the perimeter of a circle, we call it the circumference. So we're finding the circumference of a semicircle. Whoops. So the circumference of a circle is pi times d. And since we're doing half a circle, we're going to divide the answer by 2. So the circumference of, when we find the length of this section all the way around, it's 3.14 times 20 divided by 2. And that gives us 31.4. Now, the perimeter of the entire shape should include that line there. So our perimeter equals 31.4 plus 20, and that gives us 51.4. And our unit is feet, so we say therefore the perimeter is 51.4 feet. We're not squaring any of these units. The unit for perimeter is just a unit for the distance. Let's look at our next example. We want the distance around this shape. So what we're going to do, we're adding the lengths of all the sides. So I'm starting here. When I start there, I'm looking at 5. Plus, that's 12. Plus, that side is 6. Plus, this side's another 12. Plus, the last side is 5. So we're adding the distance of all the sides around the shape. Some students make the mistake of finding the perimeter of the rectangle and plussing the perimeter of the triangle, but the problem becomes the fact that this side here is not a part of the outside. It's not a part of the distance around, but it's a part of the rectangle as well as a part of the triangle. So when you have to find the distance around, you add all the sides outside of the shape. So when we add these on our calculators, we get 5 plus 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 5. We get 40. And the units is centimeters. Now, always ensure your units are the same before you start calculating perimeter or area. If they're not the same, you have to do a unit conversion before you start. And the unit for perimeter is just centimeters.